You know, it's funny. At Align 5, we think there's a handful of business words that are completely overused in today's business environment. And one of those words is culture. I think the word culture gets thrown around a lot, and maybe it's not completely understood at the level that we feel like it should be understood. What we really focus on, it's not so much culture. We think culture is an outcome, and it's an outcome of creating an incredibly engaged workforce, an incredibly engaged set of employees. People that come to work every day with a passion to turn the entrepreneur's vision into a reality. People that come to work every day with the passion about creating amazing experiences for customers, for each other, for vendors, for stakeholders, for everyone that interacts with that business. And the only way to create a great culture is to get people deeply engaged in that vision and where you're headed as an organization. So we recommend a set of techniques and tools and ideas that really kind of focus on that employee experience. And one of the fundamental questions, we believe strongly, everyone in the organization owns the experience of everyone else. Certainly the senior managers own the experience of the team that they work with and the team below them and the frontline employee. And what we recommend is one question every day. And we want everyone in the organization to ask this one question. And that question is, what can we do today to create a better experience for employees than we created yesterday? And if we can just ask that one question, if we can get that part of the business right, then we can have an incredibly engaged workforce, because we'll all be aligned around this idea that we own each other's experience. We also feel that the worst thing you can do is try and create culture without buying into this philosophy that everyone owns that responsibility. So if you're just trying to create culture to manipulate the behavior of employees, and you don't fundamentally believe in the philosophy that says we own the experience of the employees, if you can't get that right, then our advice is to not do anything at all around culture. The problem is many entrepreneurs are looking for the to-do list. Well, what do I do to create a great culture? And we say, it's not about what you do, it's about what you believe and how you feel. And if you can't get the belief, the philosophy that we own the employee experience, then don't do anything on the to-do list. No foosball tables, no posters, none of that stuff unless you can get the philosophy right. And the reason that we suggest that is you may have employees today that come to work and they're somewhere more or less on the satisfied scale, maybe slightly dissatisfied, maybe slightly satisfied, and they're probably doing pretty good work, maybe okay work, maybe pretty good work. If they feel for 1 second like you're trying to manipulate their behavior with a to-do list, but you don't believe in the responsibility that you have to create their experience, they will come to work tomorrow not mediocre and not somewhat engaged. They will come to work tomorrow cynical, and now they will find ways tomorrow, if they feel like they're being manipulated, to make your life miserable. So it sounds counterintuitive, but we suggest don't do anything around employee engagement and culture until you can deeply believe in the philosophy that you own the responsibility for the experience of your employees.